Long ago, in the age when kingdoms still divided the land, there lived a young man named June, just 20 years old. He was born into a family of scholars and had studied literature and manners since childhood. His father's greatest wish was for him to succeed in the imperial exams and bring honor to the family name. Yet amid his long days of study, June always felt a heaviness in his heart, as if he carried an invisible stone within his chest. Each night, when the oil lamp was about to fade, he would stare at a blank page and wonder, open quote, "Why do I study? For what do I live? Why does my heart remain restless, even when others praise my talent and promise?" Close quote. One day, June heard of an ancient temple hidden in the southern mountains, where an old Zen master over 80 years of age lived in seclusion. It was said that the master had awakened many lost souls. Driven by a quiet longing, June decided to leave home and seek the path of peace. The journey. The mountain road was winding, shrouded in mist. After 3 days and nights of crossing rivers and forests, June finally reached the temple gate. The ancient temple rested in a valley, its moss-covered roof glistening with dew. From within the morning fog, the sound of a distant bell echoed, as if calling from another world. June knelt before an old monk who was sweeping fallen leaves in the courtyard. Open quote, "Venerable master," he said, "I've come seeking peace. I've learned much, read much, yet my heart remains in turmoil." Close quote. The Zen master looked up at him, his eyes calm and gentle like the surface of an autumn lake. He said nothing, only gestured for June to follow. They walked to an ancient well at the center of the courtyard. Its water was clear, reflecting clouds and sky. The master drew up a ladle of water and asked, open quote, "Do you see how clear it is?" Close quote. June nodded. "Yes, master, clear as a mirror." The old monk then took a bamboo stick and stirred the water vigorously, sending up sand and mud from the bottom. Open quote. "Now can you still see the sky?" Close quote. June replied, "No, master, the water is muddy now." The Zen master placed the ladle down and smiled. Open quote. "Wait a little while." Close quote. Time passed. The wind rustled through the bamboo grove. A bird sang once, then fell silent. June watched as little by little the mud settled to the bottom, until once again the water was crystal clear. The Zen master said softly, open quote, "Your heart is like this well. When it is stirred by desires, fears, and rivalry, it becomes clouded. You can no longer see your true sky. But if you learn to stop, to be still, the dust of the world will settle on its own, and your true nature will appear." Close quote. Awakening. Hearing this, June felt as though a great weight had been lifted from his chest. All those years, he had been stirring his life, studying to surpass others, speaking to be praised, working to be remembered, never once sitting quietly to listen to his own heart. That night, he asked to stay at the temple. Moonlight flooded the courtyard, glimmering on the surface of the old well. June sat under the eaves, listening to the wind through the bamboo, listening to the soft murmur of flowing water. In that still moment, his heart became as calm as the water before him, neither sad nor joyful, desiring nothing. He simply existed. The next morning, as June prepared to leave, the Zen master walked him to the gate and said, open quote, "People search for peace in distant places, yet peace lives in every breath. The well is not far away, it is within your heart. When you are still, its water becomes clear." Close quote. June bowed deeply and descended the mountain. From that day on, he no longer chased fame or recognition. He still studied and worked, but in all he did, he kept his heart like that inner well, quiet and clear. Reflection. In life, everyone seeks peace, but most look for it outside themselves, in possessions, success, or praise. In truth, peace only comes when we stop stirring the waters of our own hearts. Like a well, only when it is still can it reflect the boundless sky. And when the heart is still, we finally see ourselves, pure, gentle, and free.